Hey there, it's Steve, and I just wanted to do a little, channel update video. Um, just talk about some things, and also I figure I'll also show you the assembled Hand of the Archon kill team. But yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks for me. My father's been in the hospital, still is in the hospital, and that is affecting my hobby time, which affects, doing the videos. I'm going to try to keep up. Um, Hopefully, he'll be out of the hospital soon, back home. I live with my father. He's 83, so I help sort of, keep him company and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna probably affect the sort of normal schedule that I do. I've sort of fallen into a Tuesday and Friday video release schedule for now, and that might get interrupted. But at the same time, I'll be trying for new releases. I'll be trying to get videos up as soon as I can when I get them. I have 4 to go over. Like today, I've already filmed 2 of them. Oh wait, no, I only have 3 of them. I filmed 1 of them. Wow, my brain is just scattered. So those don't go up on a normal schedule. They just, as soon as they're like uploaded and fully rendered into HD, I'll like publish those because people are obviously, curious about the new releases, and it's helpful to get it out there as soon as they can. So after this video, there'll probably be, like a chunk of videos that go out and you'll be like, Steve, what are you talking about? You just released all these. It's just, I'm taking the time today to get the new releases out. So yeah, I'm not sure how much it's going to affect the schedule. I just wanted to give some warning. A few thank yous. We're almost at 50 subscribers. That's better than I thought it would ever be. And I've had a video reach more than 1,000 views. So that's cool. It's shot past 1,000. It's over 1,200 now. It's the Space Marine boarding patrol. And I'm hoping, like, I've got the Strike Force Agastus box here to still film. And I also have the Boarding Patrol Chaos Space Marines. So I think those 2 will also be pretty well received, I hope. Yeah, let's look at these guys. So I don't have the names of the operatives next to me. Sorry, this is very impromptu. I've just poster tagged them to bases for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to put these guys on Void War bases or not. I need to sort of look at what teams I want to put on there and see how many bases I need for that before I decide on these guys. General thoughts about putting them together. I do not really like the Cabalite Warriors kit. It's from 2010, I believe, and it shows. Let me get a different one that's easy to see on. So this one. They have one of the cardinal sins of miniature kits, in my opinion. Shoulder pads split down the middle. It just is a pain in the ass to sort of fill gaps. I haven't filled the gaps yet, beyond just some like extra thin plastic cement in there. Sometimes that's enough and you can just sort of sand it a bit and the gap is covered up. But some of these have noticeable gaps that will need some putty, I think. The upgrade sprue, very cool. I think it's a really good upgrade sprue. It definitely makes these miniatures a lot more interesting. So yeah, this is the sort of medic one, the one that I think gives one of 2 stims at the start of the battle if you have them, and it can also change the stim on individuals, and I believe you can heal. Maybe. But he's cool. His little injector gun there looks really cool. It's got a slung, what are they, splinter rifles? He's got like a feeding tube into his nose, it looks like, or something. Yeah. Going back to this one, the one with the bird, something I had to learn. I didn't really realize it about the Cabalite warriors, is how the torsos sit into the pelvis and what the right angles are to put them at. So it's basically like a ball and socket joint, where the bottom of the torso is the ball and then the pelvis is a socket. And really what you want to do, as you can see here, oh man, I haven't been looking at this. I hope this has been on frame somewhat. God, this is such a shit show. He's leaning forward because I didn't angle the back, like the torso back enough. This one here, and I'll put it up again just in case it wasn't showing. This one is, just reposition him, does not lean forward because I put the torso back far enough. So, yeah. Otherwise, really cool rifle, really cool bird, and the helmet's pretty nice too. It's got a definite theme going to it. Here we have the, what is it, the Felarch or something, the leader. I opted for the blast pistol. It's a dark light weapon. And the venom blade, I think. And he's got this cool little, this is part of just the Cabalite kit, but it's a cool little back piece there. I thought it was much nicer than the banner that you can put there. And the head is from the upgrade kit. And pretty nice. I think the torso, like the front of the torso, is also from the upgrade kit. Here's one that I struggled with a lot. So this is the heavy weapons operative. And I gave him the splinter cannon. It just seemed better. And just trying to get his arms on and lined up with somewhat close to how it's supposed to be was a real struggle. If you look close in there, you can see that the bit of the handle isn't actually touching the rifle. So it's sort of floating there. And I kind of tried using some sprue goo on the shoulder so it's a little messed up looking. And it's kind of an awkward pose too, like having the arm like out and up like that just looks a little weird. He's got a little backpack because he's the heavy guy. It doesn't attach in any way to the gun, but it's there. There's no, well, I guess, no, I don't think there's anything about this that is from the upgrade kit. This is just built. Here we have the sort of grenadier, I guess. A lot of the upgrades through here. It's really nice, like the head, the arms. Tossing the grenade is a nice sort of action thing. This was another one where I hadn't learned yet how far back to put the torso, so they're sort of leaning forward. But I think it works a little better on this one because they're sort of throwing, so not too bothered by that. Like that. Next we have one of the gunners. This one looks pretty cool. I think that's like a shredder or something. I originally thought it was the blast, like a, it was like void light weapon, dark light, probably dark light. But then I looked at the rule book, and no, this was the shredder. So I went and built another gunner with the dark light one. So I got both of them. This came with 10 models. You can only have 9 total in the kill team. So making 2 gunners, just was fine. I was more likely to switch up my gunners than I was to switch up my heavy weapons. Because, well, the Dark Lance looks kind of cool. The Shredder just seems a lot better. So, this is the one I'll primarily be using. You can only have 2 Dark Light weapons, and so this plus my leader would be 2. I mean, technically, if I use the Shredder, then I'd be able to use the Dark Lance, but I just don't think the Dark Lance is super great. It's pretty niche. And just the Splinter Cannon just does better. Sorry if I'm getting all these names wrong. I'm not a Drukhari player. I'm just going off of what I can remember. Here we have the one that's like a rack, I think they're called. Really nice. I love the helm. The face mask there. Wielding the 2 blades. Has really nice sort of ropes going down on the back with hooks, and I'm not even sure what that is. Looks kind of like a needle, but also maybe one you can grip like brass knuckles. I don't know. And more hooks and spikes and that. Just, yeah, very cool. It's got a very, very like, come at me attitude to it. We'll do just the regular Cabalite Warrior. A little strange of pose, I guess. This is a head from the upgrade kit. It's the sort of other head for the leader. I just thought I'd make this guy look a little more interesting by giving him the bare head, because otherwise he's just like bog standard Cabalite Warrior. And you'll be taking one of these in your kill team, just because you have 9 spots and this is the only one you can fill the 9th with. Yeah, the agent, I think he's called. I need to clean up the pommel of that a bit. Tell me what you think. Does this look better than with the helm, you think? Just to sort of make him look a little more unique? Let me know. And lastly, we got this lady with the razor flail and a pistol. Had a bit of a mishap with this one. I had assembled it. It was great. And I was doing something and I dropped my phone and it hit this model. And you can see sort of the razor flail's a bit bent there. it was starting to separate at the back. I like filled it in with some glue to try and strengthen it. But yeah, be careful. Oh, I really missed mold line there. I'll fix that. That's what these videos are useful for. And then I can always find my errors that I've made. There's usually a lot of them. So yeah, little look at them all assembled and a bit of a channel update. Anyways, I want to thank you guys, everyone who's been watching. I don't think this one will get many views, but that's fine. I just wanted to say something. So yeah, thanks people who've been watching. Thanks to those who have subscribed. I am honored and humbled and appreciate it. And hopefully you'll keep watching, and maybe I'll get better at this. All right. Have a great day or evening.